Alright guys, today I'm gonna do a rebuild of it, like a franchise mode of a team, I guess. So I'm gonna spin the wheel and see who we get. Giants. Okay. We can work with this. We can work with it. No fantasy draft. No CPU trades. Okay. We'll have 3 years to win a World Series. We have to take over the, NL West. Right now, I'm looking at the team. It looks like we need to get a center fielder and a catcher. So let's go see, but maybe we can make a trade or something. So we're going to keep the pitcher, these pitchers, looking like prospects, because they look pretty good, and they're pretty young. So center fielder, this guy's worth barely any money. 700K. Let's see, what's our center fielder looking like? Austin Slater. I'll probably put in this guy. I don't know. What do they want? Oh, geez, these guys won't budge. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, well, we gotta. Do they still have, Adley Rutschman? Let's try and get him as a prospect, because whenever I do these things, he always ends out being a star. I don't know. What do they want? Okay. So we get Adley. Which we fix the center field, we fix the catcher. Let's just simply draft it. Alright, so at the draft, we went down in rank and we're the worst in our division. But hopefully if I make some trades, we can make the team better. I'm thinking we should get a second baseman and a star catcher. Alright, so we're going to get George Polanco from the Twins. Let's go get a third baseman. Alright, this is our next trade. Let's go get a catcher. And this is our next trade. We're looking a lot better. I'll show you how we are at the postseason. Alright, so we weren't terrible, but we were 74 and 88, and the Dodgers beat the White Sox. So we gotta dethrone these Dodgers. Alright, so at free agency, there's a lot of players. I'm looking at Trey Turner right now. We could give him a big contract, like 10 years, sure. Joey Gallo. Okay, we'll give you a contract. 8 years. Kershaw, he's a little old. Let's go for Aaron Nola. And then another catcher, we can get Roberto Perez. And I think that's all the moves I'll make in free agency. Alright, so we got Aaron Nola. We also got Trey Turner. And we got Joey Gallo. Oh yeah, and we also got Roberto Perez. Hopefully that'll fix our catching. So I'm looking at our team now, and we look really good. Most of this stuff is high in the league. So yeah, I'll show you how we are at the beginning of the season. Alright, so here we are at spring training. I'm going to simulate spring training and tell you how we did. At the end of spring training, we finished 15 and 14, so not too bad. I think our best strengths is pitching and catching. So one of our quest things here, we got the 5th in rank, so that's good. And hopefully we can finish at least third. So I'm looking at this, and it looks like we just took a tank at third base. So let's go for a new third baseman. I'm also looking at our budget, and we have $257,000. We might have to trade someone away here to get some more money. So I'm trading one of our pitchers to make some more money. So third base is going to look a little bit better. So Adley Rutschman is an 80 overall. He still has the potential, so hopefully he'll end up being really good. Okay, so I think most of our trades work, because at the deadline we're second and we're 63 and 44. So at the end of the season we go 96 and 66, and that will give us a wild card spot. And we're going to have to take on the Marlins. But we've lost 4-3. This is heartbreaking. We've got one more year to win the World Series. And the Rays have beat the Braves in the World Series. This year, the free agency is stacked. I think the person I really want to get, though, is Matt Chapman. We're going to offer him 7 years at 130. And then we're going to try to get Jacob deGrom for 4 years. Julio Urias for 5 years. And Jack Flaherty for 6 years. So we secured Matt Chapman. So I'm looking at what we need to do, and our first baseman is ranked dead last in the league. Let me go check what it is. I see why. Our first baseman's a 63 overall. So we're going to get Jose Abreu from the White Sox. At least first base got fixed. Alright, so this is our final season to try and win a World Series. So let's sim spring training. In spring training, we were very good with a 19-10 record. Also, this is what our team's looking like. We're ranked 2nd in the league, 9th in pitching, and hopefully we can take over this NL West. Somehow we're 4th, and it doesn't even make any sense. So I'm really confused because the Rockies are at the top of the division. But our division is stacked right now. Here we are, first time ever, in the top of the NL West. Alright guys, we have finally done it. We took over the division, the NL West, and we'll be playing the winner of the wild card game. We're taking on Milwaukee. Game 1 goes to the Giants. Game 2 also going to the Giants. And the Giants have swept the Brewers and will play the Braves or the Phillies in the NLCS. Looks like we're taking on the Phillies. Game 1 going to the Giants. The Game 2 goes to Philly. Game 2 is going to the Giants. Game 4 going to the Phillies. Game 5 also going to the Phillies. But San Francisco wins Game 6. Game 7, here we come. This is to go to the World Series. And the Giants have done it. They're taking on the White Sox in the World Series. I am a little bit scared of the White Sox, though, because I know they have Shohei Ohtani. Game 1 going to Chicago. Game 2 going to Chicago in a 1-0 game. Game 3 going to Chicago. San Francisco's gonna win 4 straight. The Giants have been swept by the White Sox. So we took over the NL West. We didn't win the World Series, but we did get that top 5 in rank. So at least we got 2 of the 3 challenges done.